Hi Libra, welcome to your October 2018 Tarot and Astrology reading. Thank you for all your likes and subscriptions so far. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing monthly and mid-monthly readings. Now, happy birthday to all the October Libras, and I think it's worth mentioning that there is a new moon in your sign on the 9th of October, giving you a fresh astrological new year, giving you a brand new start. The sun is in your sign for most of the month. It exits your sign and moves into Scorpio, your house of finance, on the 23rd, where it will join Venus, which is retrograding. It'll also join Mercury, which moves into Scorpio on the 10th. But before then, the first 9 to 10 days are exceptionally about you. You've had a full moon illuminating your partnership sector. You've done that. You've thought about things. You've realized things. God, that sounded very Kylie Jenner, didn't it? It's all about realizing things. Anyway, a few issues have come to head. You've had a chance to express your feelings. If you haven't already, you get a second shot at that with Venus, your ruler, planet of love, retrograding. Things may come up from the past again. Things may be gone over. It's a tough time for Libras, I must say, because when your ruler is retrograde, it can make you feel a little bit off. And now you guys are lucky, because to be ruled by Venus, it only retrogrades once every 2 years or so, and it retrogrades for about a month. Try being a Scorpio where Pluto will retrograde for a long time, and it just went direct today, I think, as I'm doing this. But listen, it's a great time to go over things. It's a great time to put issues to bed, reconnect with people from your past, that type of thing. It's not a bad thing, Venus retrograde, because it opens your eyes to things you'd been missing, or it makes you appreciate the people that you have in your life. It's a great time to have a little bit more of an introspection. And there's been a lot of retrograde energies this year, but what do you expect? The planets have to do something with all the stuff coming out in the media, all the stuff coming out in government, the way things have shock changed, shock twists. Retrogrades are the best thing for people and society as a whole. Okay, Libra, so just bear in mind everything's for the greater good. And we'll see what we've got for you guys this month, because this reading is all about you. Okay? September was more about others. This one's all about you. The Magician. Yes. Okay, so first and foremost, we have clarity of thought. We could possibly have a Gemini person here. 9 of Wands, hopes and fears. The 4 of Wands in the positive position. The challenge is the Page of Wands. And the outcome is the 8 of Cups. Oh, interesting energy. So, underneath we have the 3 of Pentacles. Now, Libra, I have to say, I'm getting a very strong vibe of following your dreams. This is very much, I know the Fool card isn't here, but this to me is kind of like maverick energy. And it's very good to get some sort of energy like that around the time of your astrological new year and your birthday, because it opens your mind and it opens the doors for you when there's planets in your sign coming together, like that new moon, and the sun being there, Mercury having been there. You've had this platform. And interestingly, your partnerships are very well aspected given the energy. The 4 of Wands here is in the positive position, which means there's a great sense of community, a great sense of camaraderie, a great sense of support coming through this month that maybe you've not had for a while, particularly if you're dealing with somebody younger or someone who is a fire sign. So it could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Taurus. Now, that being said, it's not your communication that's the issue, but you may be dealing with someone whose communication is not so good. As I say, the Mercury, having been in your sign, moving into Scorpio, may not favour everybody. It certainly is good for you, especially it's in your house of finance, in your house of worth. 3 of Pentacles here suggests coming to a bit more of a stable point, financially speaking, despite the Venus retrograde period. Now, I think there's a real sense of connecting with what it is that truly motivates you in life, what truly makes you feel like you're human, makes you feel like you're here, makes you feel present in the moment. Activities like that seem to be coming to a forefront, and you seem to be moving forward in terms of supporting the life that you want and having a real wake-up call. Maybe around the time of your birthday you think, I'm not exactly where I want to be. I want to be somewhere else. I want to be doing something else. I want to be working somewhere else. I want to be thinking somewhere else. I want to be expanding my knowledge. I want to be reading more. I want to be doing more. It's sort of setting your New Year's resolutions, but in October, because this is the start of the astrological new year for you. Where do you want to be next year on your birthday? Who do you want to be with? What do you want to be doing? What do you want to be spending your money on? What type of income do you want? Now, there's a lot of questions, Libra, but the full moon in your sign certainly provokes you to do just that. It's provoking you to make changes. It's provoking you to make intentions, setting intentions. Who's been leaving you out in the cold and who's been making you feel less than valued? The world card and your hopes and fears. You want to conquer the world. You want to do more. You want to be successful. There is a fire sign coming through as a positive energy actually after this Page of Wands. And the King of Cups is in the challenge position. Okay. And the Six of Wands is the victory in following your dreams. And the Four of Pentacles is underneath. So what are you keeping to yourself? What dreams are you not telling anybody about? What hopes and fears are you not expanding on? I think there seems to be somebody in your life with the King of Cups in the challenge position who's either possibly dealing with addictions, dealing with emotional issues. It could be as far as somebody dealing with depression when I see the King of Cups in a challenge position. Somebody feeling not so happy in their life, and possibly with the Page of Wands, they're taking it out on you. They have an immature way of dealing with things because that's the only way they know how. Now, that being said, it looks to me like someone that maybe has kept you out in the cold, and maybe you've not been able to take center stage because you've been looking after this person. Yet there's somebody coming through to assist you in community. So if this is somebody that you're dealing with in a family situation, a romantic situation that needs care, you seem to get help this month from somebody else. This could be somebody that works in a caring profession coming through, somebody that helps motivate this person, or this could be you leaving a negative relationship for someone who's a lot more commitment friendly. Someone who could be long-term potential, someone that could go the distance with you, because I see you leaving something and finding success because of it, moving forward in some direction, and sort of cutting off that which no longer serves you and shaking off the shackles of dependence. And you've been keeping a lot to yourself, and right enough there's that full maverick energy that I've seen underneath. Okay, Libra, so we've got a very clear pattern of shedding some skin here. You don't want to give up on anybody, but at the same time you feel like you're living in somebody else's shadow. You're maybe living somebody else's life for them. You're helping somebody else so much that you don't have that independence. Or maybe it's the idea that you've been chained to. Maybe you've been chained to the way something ought to be rather than the way it is, and making the most of what it actually is and trying something else. It's, as I say, this is the thing about birthday season. It shakes you up to stuff you weren't paying attention to. I think that's a Robin Williams quote, actually. That's the thing about sad times, is it wakes you up to the good stuff you weren't paying attention to. That's just sort of what this looks like to me. Ace of Cups, a new beginning in romance and emotional life. The Ten of Swords is in your hopes and fears. You're scared of ending something for what happens next. In the positive position, we have the Emperor. Challenge position, we have the Five of Wands. So there is conflict, possibly surrounding a child for some Libras. And then we have the Devil. There's definitely someone for some of you. And the Moon card, somebody around you is possibly dealing with emotional or mental health issues. I do sense there's some sort of addiction problem for a lot of people in your life, Libra. Well, for one person, for a lot of Libras. And I do feel a little bit like there may be some success regarding that person. Maybe they decide to, because the Four of Wands is here in the positive position, the Eight of Cups is here in the outcome, and the Six of Wands is a victory. I think some people around you might be going into a rehabilitation. Or it could be that some people are just fighting it out for custody, because I kind of see an Emperor here and the King of Cups there. There's a conflict between people that are stable and not stable, and the fear is in the ending of it. But there seems to be some level of success with this person, or success in your decision to move forward. This could also, the Devil can represent unhealthy relationships in general. It doesn't have to be in addictions. It can be relationships where the other person is codependent, or the other person is abusive, or the other person is temperamental, and you don't know where you are with them. You're working on eggshells. It could also be one where they come in and out quite a lot, Libra. They leave and then they're back and you're emotionally afraid. I think, Libra, I've got to be honest, some of you are meeting somebody this month that could be a fire sign. And there's a lot more chance of success with this person than you've maybe had before. Some of you are simply having conflict, especially if you are dealing with a water sign person. There's conflict of interests. It could be Venus shaking you up a little bit. It could be Venus making you more irritable because of it being your ruler, or being a little bit less able to speak your truth now that Mercury's left your sign. But you're being woken up to something, Libra. Something's been revealed, maybe with the Aries full moon, and you're having a make or break moment where you can't take anymore and you want to move forward. I think a lot of you are moving forward, releasing the shackles, especially of the devil. Let's draw one more card that was there, the Six of Pentacles. I'm getting a really strong vibe that somebody gets the help that they need. Yeah, somebody gets the help that they need. Getting the what is that expression? It's not a blessing and a curse. It's like a gift disguised as something. Because this looks like, to me, it looks like you're receiving some kind of gift. And I hate to put it this way, but it might be that some of you have had a very lucky escape from somebody that was not right for you. And it's freed you up to pursue the things that you need to be pursuing. Pursue the opportunities that you need to be pursuing, living the life that you need to be living, enjoying where you are and not feeling so trapped by circumstances. Let's see what the goddess guidance messages for Libra. Ooh, we got two. How balanced. Medicine woman and expect a miracle. Very good. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. You're a channel for divine healing power. What's underneath then? Home. Yep. The home situation is what's improving. Your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in the occupants. I mean, that makes perfect sense with the Four of Wands here. I think maybe somebody might be going away. And it's for the greater good. There's some sense of a gift that heals a situation. It is a miracle. Something a lot more miraculous is happening for you, Libra, and it's very positive. I think you need to have faith with the Magician here that what you're trying to manifest will be yours. I'm also seeing a very strong connection to 1313 for this as well. Maybe you see it a lot on a digital clock. I think it's meant to represent I just said that because I saw it as I looked at my timer. And it struck me because I was actually Googling it earlier because I've seen it quite a lot. I think it can mean a very healthy change in your circumstances and that positive changes are afoot. So as Mother Mary says here, expect a miracle. The medicine woman to me sort of further perpetuates the idea that somebody might be going into healing or treatment or rehab or something. Maybe finally getting the treatment they've wanted for a long time. So I hope you enjoyed that, Libra. I will see you in the mid-monthlies for some more readings and messages. So I'll see you then, Libra. Bye.